budget, but I love it. You know what? And get the lesson money. Taking out as much money as you should have done. Yeah. Man, I went over like 600,000 last year. My heart raised. The whole world doesn't need to know that. And I live off of a fuck.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, what you just heard was the voice of undefeated, unified, lightweight, world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez, as he was talking to MATCHROOM CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, who is promoting his upcoming fight with undefeated Australian star boxer, who is his IBF mandatory challenger in George Kambosos Jr. Teofimo Lopez, 16 wins, no losses, no draws, 12 wins by way of knockout. He's 23 years of age, stands at 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. He's scheduled to take on George Kambosos Jr., who is 19 wins, no losses, no draws, 10 wins by way of knockout, 5'9.5" with a 68-inch arm reach himself. This is scheduled to take place November 27th, New York, Madison Square Garden. With that said, Teofimo Lopez, he was discussing facing another fighter, an undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, who is 26 wins, no losses, no draws, 15 wins by way of knockout, 22 years of age, standing 5'8" with a 71-inch arm reach. He's scheduled to face off against former IBF super featherweight world champion Mexican superstar boxer Joseph Jojo Diaz, December 4th of this year. Joseph Diaz, 32 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'6" with a 64-inch arm reach. With that said, they are scheduled to take place December 4th. So Teofimo Lopez was discussing the possibility of an official undisputed showdown with Devin the Dream Haney, as Eddie Hearn, he co-promotes Devin Haney and DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, with Bill Haney, father, trainer, and manager of Devin Haney, okay? And this is a fight that Devin Haney has been seeking out for quite some time. It's an official undisputed match, as the WBC, World Boxing Council, President Mauricio Suleiman, once upon a time, he stated that Teofimo Lopez was the super WBC champion at lightweight. Now he's saying Devin Haney is the official champion. Teofimo Lopez is just the franchise champion, okay? And so Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, they came face to face. They went back and forth as Mikey Garcia made his comeback, and, you know, it went viral. So they both have upcoming respective showdowns a week apart from one another. Teofimo Lopez, like I said, fights November 27th. And Devin Haney fights a week later, next Saturday, on December 4th, okay? So November 27th and December 4th. And it looks like they're looking to face off against one another in February, which is a very, very quick turnaround for both guys, because that would only give them, you know, 2 months to prepare for their fights. And you're not giving yourself much room for error, okay? But with that said, what's interesting is Teofimo Lopez, he discussed, obviously, they were talking numbers, and Eddie Hearn, he stated that, you know, he's going to reach out to Bob Arum, legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO and promoter of Teofimo Lopez, and ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports in which Teofimo Lopez normally fights on. He has 2 more years left on his contract. Teofimo Lopez said that he wants to, inquire about partnering up with Eddie Hearn like Devin Haney has, and like Canelo Alvarez has, 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer, with his own promotional company, the Takeover Promotions, okay, when his 2-year contract is up with ESPN and Top Rank. And so Eddie Hearn says immediately following the fight with George Kambosos Jr., he's going to reach out to Eddie Hearn and look to make a deal, okay, look to get a deal done. So with that said, you know, Teofimo Lopez, he then just started to discuss the numbers. Eddie Hearn said you should be a much bigger star than you are in Top Rank. And Teofimo Lopez, he says that's when he dropped this huge information saying that he only took home $600,000 from his fight with 2-time Olympic gold medalist, former 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Ukrainian superstar boxer, Vasily Lomachenko. He was reported to going to make or $1.4 million for that fight. Lomachenko is scheduled to make, I believe, 2.5, something of that magnitude. And Teofimo Lopez is saying he went home with $600,000 after that fight. And so he has to live, on a budget. Okay. And Eddie Hearn says that's a shame. You should be able to receive much more compensation for your talents and your skill set. And you should be a much bigger star, especially after beating Vasily Lomachenko. His father, you could hear his father, trainer and manager, Teofimo Lopez Sr., he stated that, the world doesn't need to know that. That's too much information. We don't have to put those numbers out there, okay? So when they discussing fighting Devin Haney, it clearly shows when Devin Haney stated, I make more money than you per fight. And Teofimo Lopez stated, no, I make more money than you. And Devin Haney, he called over Eddie Hearn and he said, you want to ask Eddie Hearn? Well, we know Devin Haney makes millions upon millions of dollars for his fights, okay? And now Teofimo Lopez, he has revealed that he only makes $600,000 for his fight, the biggest fight of his career with Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko, okay? So he's not even close to making the money that Devin Haney makes per fight, okay? That's the reason why he's inquiring about separating from top-ranked ESPN and starting to take over promotions and receiving more of the share or all of the share, whatever he don't have to share with, splitting with Eddie Hearn, whatever percentage, of his own, rightfully so. There's no way Teofimo Lopez should only be making $600,000 in any fight. No way. That should not happen, okay? Teofimo Lopez, he beat Nakatani. Okay, then he beat Richard Comey for the IBF title. Then he beat Lomachenko, and his biggest payday is $600,000. That is absurd, okay, to say the least. So, but with that said, when he states that he's making more money or just as much money as Devin Haney, it's not even close. We know Devin Haney is making $2 to $3 million a fight, okay, and he's not even making $1 million. So it's not even close when we talk about the negotiations. So when they say Devin Haney is pricing himself out, it's not possible. So with that said, Eddie Hearn, he says that if Bob Arum is not willing to pay for this, because we know Bob Arum was on record, and Bob Arum was on record saying that, Teofimo Lopez has to do what they want him to do, okay, because his rights belong to them, and Devin Haney is not in the plans, okay? Well, now Eddie Hearn, he told Teofimo Lopez, even if Bob Arum is not willing to put up the money, then I'll pay for everything. Okay, I'll pay for the fight regardless if I lose money on the back end or not. That's very interesting news. Okay, so that just goes to show you. Remember, Teofimo Lopez, he even was willing to pull out of the Lomachenko fight because he said that the money that they was offering was simply just not enough. And he was not willing to just sit on his hands and accept a lowball offer to fight such a big fight with Vasily Lomachenko, although fans wasn't allowed in attendance. And then they upped it about $200,000 to $300,000. So just imagine if he had got the original number without them upping it, he would have left without the extra $200,000 to $300,000. He would have got $400,000 to fight Vasily Lomachenko. That is ridiculous, to say the least. Okay, and so now one has to wonder at the same token, are they, dating themselves out of the fight with Devin Haney? And what I mean by that is this. They're going to fight this November 27th. He's going to fight December 4th. That would give them, they're saying that they want to fight Devin Haney in February, okay? That is an extremely quick turnaround. I would think more like March, okay? That would give both teams time to promote the fight, both time to heal and, start to prepare for this fight, because they're coming straight away. Nobody knows what injuries or what damage you may take in this fight with George Kambosos Jr. He's relatively unknown. Joseph Jojo Diaz is nobody walk in the park, although I expect Devin Haney to outclass Joseph Jojo Diaz. But you don't know what's going to take place. You don't want to give room for excuses because February is a very, very quick turnaround from a December 4th fight. That means that Devin Haney immediately has to go right back into training camp. He can't even take a week off or days off or anything of that nature because he has to quickly start to prepare and give yourself an 8-week training camp for February, okay? And the same goes for Teofimo Lopez. You have to give your body a rest, give it time to recover. Maybe they'll take a week off or 2 weeks off, and then they'll enter training camp and give themselves 6 weeks, depending upon you talking the end of February. Maybe it's the end of February, give yourself 6 weeks still, or 7 weeks at that point in time. But you want to promote this fight, not that this fight needs much more promotions. But it's interesting that Teofimo Lopez only made $600,000 for the Lomachenko fight. But I expect Teofimo Lopez to beat George Kambosos Jr. Again, there's not a lot of information and footage on George Kambosos Jr. And, you know, anything can happen. But I expect Teofimo Lopez to win that fight. And you have the fight with, you know, Devin Haney, Jojo Diaz. It's going to be great back-to-back weeks. I'm expecting Teofimo Lopez, who fights first, to be in attendance for Devin Haney, Joseph Diaz fight. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. Eddie Hearn, it sounds like he's more than willing to make it happen, and I'm betting that Eddie Hearn can make it happen. So let's see how everything unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hi, my name is Heather the Heat Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.